Hello, everyone. Please hit that like button as you guys come in. Hello, how are you? As you guys can hear, I don't know if you guys can hear me. That's me opening up my can of alcohol free mojito. I wanted to get the one with alcohol, but I was like, do you know what? I know they kind of told me to kind of hold back a little bit on certain things right now with my health. So I'm just like, okay, maybe let's start with alcohol free for now. Tommy is listening from Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, girl. Honestly, I want to come to Lagos for Dirty December. It's been a couple of years since I've been to Lagos for Dirty December. And when I tell you, anyone listening, if you ever consider going to Lagos in December, if you ever want to go to Lagos, first of all, my big advice would be go in December and you will have the best time. Like you would have such a wonderful time. There's always events pretty much almost every day. There's fashion shows. There's just like really exciting things that you can do every single day. Like when I say it was so bad, I had such a good time. I called my mom on the phone. This was years ago, right? I called my mom on the phone. I was like, hey, mom, I really want to live here. I don't want to go back to England. My mom was like, have you found a job there? I said, no. She's like, then I'll see you on Monday. And when I tell you, I didn't even know what to do with myself, honey. I was Dirty December in Lagos, Nigeria. Maybe like depending on if you guys even want to join, some of y'all maybe we go and turn it up all up in Lagos, and Tommy will help us. We'll have a whole fun little community over there in Lagos, Nigeria for Dirty December. Eunice is Oh, Washington. Wonderful. When I think about Washington, I just think about like Washington being such a like beautiful place, and like I just get this is me. I've never been to Washington, first of all. The only places I think I've been to in the US would be like New York, New Jersey, where else have I been to? Boston. Um yeah, but I've never been to Washington. So maybe I need to add that to the list if there's anything happening over there in Washington. Let me know what you guys are drinking in the chat. So today, what we're talking about, we have a few bits to talk about today. We're going to be talking about a little sprinkle of Martell Holt. And we're going to talk about sort of a little bit about like the aftermath of what has happened now that the custody case has been won in favor of Melody. um I'm also going to play I'm going to play a clip for you guys from Samantha on Cot. Shout out to her. I'm going to just play a few bits from her video because Melody did go live, and you guys know I like to catch Melody's live, but unfortunately I wasn't able to catch her live this time around. So I will watch it, or we'll watch it together through Samantha on Cot's page. Let's get into it. So the first thing I really wanted to talk about is it looks like Martell broke the court order. Now, I don't know if something else has been agreed privately, but let me show you guys this. So have a look. You can see Malia, that is Sugar Mama, and this is knoxx. So it's like they're hugging. And Martell decided to post that on his Instagram page. He then says, nothing like that sibling love plus being checked out of school early plus it's Halloween. Now, wasn't it, am I completely wrong? Or was it that they shouldn't have been posting the children on Instagram at all? So I'm quite surprised that this time around it seems that Martell is now started posting the kids, or at least to start posting Sugar Mama. Because it's like, why is he posting Sugar Mama? I thought that they weren't allowed to post the kids. Because then when I had a look at the latest court order, it said something about the minor children, both born to the parties, shall not participate in any television productions or any social media that is for gain or profit without the leave of court or until the children reach the age of majority. So it seems that they're not meant to be posted in any sort of television program, so not on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then it says, or any social media that is for gain or profit without the leave of the court until the minor children reach the age of majority. So I feel like the caveat there is making me consider maybe that means, because it says any social media that is for gain or profit without the leave of the court, which gives the impression that posting on social media, if it's not for the gain or profit, does not require the court's permission, right? Because just posting on social, initially at first I was like, oh, maybe Martell is contradicting the court order. But then now that I reread it, it basically says that posting on social media for gain or profit, but this isn't for gain or profit. It's not like this post is monetized by Martell, right? So I don't think that that is necessarily covered under the order. So it sounds like now the parents can post the children. That is not something that I think I picked up on when I first covered the court's order. I think we're really focused on like the custody, which completely makes sense because seriously, we know we've always been wondering about the custody for such a long time. So I'm not surprised that like that's what we all focused on, to be completely honest. Um but I think now that I reread it, I feel like it may be a situation, let's say for instance, Martell was trying to market his children's book, for instance. He cannot post the children using um he can't post the children to use them to market the book because that is for profit, that is for some sort of gain. But if it's to just post the children, um, casually, if you want to post your kids every now and then, it sounds like they are now allowed to post the children every now and then on their social media pages. Tommy says Melody always tries to never show the kids even when she's on live. Yes, absolutely. She has always, well, I would say when the sort of back and forth in court happened, and he was always trying to insist that Melody couldn't show the kids, and that was a thing that was brought up. So I feel like finally, now that he's posting, I feel like in either way he sort of opened I guess the floodgates, because if you open the floodgates um by posting the children, that means okay, it's all fair game. That means we can post the children. But I think if he was trying to post them to sell something, I think that would have been a problem, in my opinion. Mel posted a picture of Mariah on our IG stories last week. She has been very careful in their exposure because of backlash she gets from people who don't like her from the show. Absolutely agree. Yes, I think Tommy mentioned that to me, that Melody did post a picture of Mariah on her stories. Yeah, I definitely think that they can now post the children every now and then. I think they just can't use the children to like advertise anything or to get any sort of financial gain in any way, shape, or form. So I think that's what I would say. Now it feels like yes, they can start posting the children. Nice to know we can see more of them. I completely agree. I think that moving forward, we'll be able to see a little bit more of the kids. I think in the past, it was getting to the point where the way we would see the children would be from like maybe Melody's brother or like some sort of family member posting them, but it wasn't because Melody or Martell were posting them. So I think it would be nice to see more of the children. Of course, yeah, I think it's nice that like at least now we get to see the children. Hopefully very soon we can still like I won't say interacts, but we can see their interactions with their bachelor. Because like, you know, back then sometimes when she's packing, you can see them in the background. It would be nice to be able to have things happen organically like that. Because I think, to be honest, I feel like that was what Martell did not want. Martell knew that people loved Melody and people loved the M&M kids, and he just wanted to. Oh, I think we call them four-piece nuggets. Sorry. Um, and I feel like he just wanted to take that away, in a bid to sort of, I guess, make Melody feel some type of way. But in the end, it's, you know, it was a blessing in disguise, because then now she is more, I guess, she is more selective as to how and when she posts the children. So yeah, it all worked out in the end. Okay, my lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, first of all, I must say, fair use commentary. I hope that I don't get any sort of copyright issues. But I feel like it should be all right. Shout out to Samantha on Cot. Um, thank you for getting the video of sort of Melody, I guess, talking about pretty much breaking her silence about a lot of the things that have happened recently. I think we've wondered, you know, where does she stand in terms of like, where does she stand in terms of like just day-to-day stuff, right? How is she feeling? We know she's won the court case, but it's like, how are you doing? It's almost like a waiting to exhale moment, right? So I'm definitely very, very excited to hear and watch what Melody has to say. Let me just get the video up here so we can watch it together. It seems like maybe there's been more videos recently, but let's see what comes up as the latest. Okay, I think I see the video. So it looks like Melody went live on a couple of days ago, and she talks about different things, including like winning the court case, all that kind of stuff. Um, so she does have this disclaimer that it was a portion of the lie. So just FYI, it will not be the whole thing, in case you were there. And I don't want people being like, oh, why can't you play the whole thing? I can't play the whole thing. This is not my content. But I will play certain excerpts for you guys so that you guys can see it for yourself.
Everybody on this live, for real, everybody on this live who had been praying for me, covering, fasting, and just, you know, sending good energy and good vibes and supporting and showing up. Can we say that? And showing up. Because here's the thing, anybody can talk and say what they will do or say all business, but showing up, man, I am forever grateful. I am forever thankful. It really has shown that you don't have to be in a battle. People who are willing, and this is for you all people who are willing to fight with you. And when I say fight with you, I'm not talking about carnal weapons, but I'm talking about in spirit. There are people willing to fight with you. So I appreciate y'all so.
I have to pause it right there. And guys, like I said, it's not my content, so I do have to keep pausing every now and then. To also give my commentary, because fair use commentary and all that. But I do agree with what she's saying. Sometimes when you're going through a lot, it's easy to feel like you're going through it by yourself. And don't get me wrong, there are moments where I felt that way, where it just feels like, oh, I'm going through things by myself. But then, like she said, sometimes there are people that are ready to go to bat for you. They're ready to pray for you. They're ready to fully like support you and be there for you in that season. And so I feel like absolutely, definitely, there's nothing more beautiful than having those people around you. And when you find those people, like, make sure you rally around them, make sure you are actually there for them, make sure that you show up for them as much as you should.
So much. Thank you, like I said, for your prayers. Those of you who, have been fasting and, just people knowing everything going on. I want to say thank you. And I want to say I appreciate you. So even though I didn't come and run online, it was not because I was ungrateful in any manner to the people who showed up. Listen, I'm not ungrateful in any manner. I literally slowed myself down, paced myself, got plenty of rest, did some reorganization. Let me show y'all what these soaps actually look like too. Did some reorganization. Yeah, here we go. Did some reorganization of some things. Enjoying my pumpkins. Yeah, so I've been good. Like I said, recentering myself, regrounding myself. Sometimes whenever you've been in something for so long, you don't even realize the impact that it's having on you. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of becomes the norm. Who know what I'm talking about? Like, it kind of becomes the norm.
And to be honest, I can relate to that. Like, when you're going through a lot of stuff, it just feels like waiting to exhale, like you've been holding your breath for such a long time. You don't even know what to do with yourself. And I feel like that's very much reminiscent of like, or that's very much what it seems that she has been going through, where it's just like it's been so back to back to back to back. Absolute back to back. If you think about all of the different fights that she's had to deal with Martell over the last couple of years, it's been warfare. And so to be able to come today or get to a point today where it feels like, okay, we're in a better position than we have ever been, I think that is very amazing.
It becomes one of those things where it's like, okay, you've been in it so long, you're used to it. And some things aren't meant for you to get used to, right? Some things you don't need to get used to, but sometimes we do. So after just being able to breathe and exhale, man, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing the past 3 weeks. Breathing, exhaling. Oh, my mama just took those eye gels, I think. Oh, here's a sample. Breathing, exhaling, using my vegan eye gel to make sure I don't have bags under my eyes or wrinkles under my eyes. Y'all need to use this in the morning and at night. It really does work. It really, really does work. Get those crow's feet areas that are prone. I don't have.
Martha wanted to tie her down with the drama. Completely agree. I could not agree more. I definitely think that he was trying to tie her down. He was trying to make her uncomfortable. He was trying to distract her. He's like, when someone is just trying to frustrate you with just so much work and life and so much that you have to be constantly dealing with, I feel like that's very much what Martell was trying to do. Did it work? No, because look at her. Instead, she is out here winning, enjoying her life. Seventh Avenue Beauty is doing amazing. So yeah, I'm definitely happy for her. DG says the high cream is a big seller. I have it, but I'm not consistent with using it, so I won't give it a review. Fair enough. I love a good eye cream, especially one that would like wake your eyes up so quickly and that you just be out here looking good and fresh. You know how sometimes like you can't be bothered to wear makeup, but you also don't want to look like you just rolled out of bed. So having something that can easily like wake your eyes up is, for me, I'm like, I love me some of that.
Crow's feet, but I know the areas that are prone to crow's feet. So I just and even resetting, the energy of it all. Even resetting the energy of it all. I've been doing some work. Like it's been work. It's been work. So just know, even whenever you come off the battlefield, when the war is over, you still have to take some time. I even physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I started back working out with Miss Deborah literally like 3 weeks ago, right? Like 3 weeks ago. And it was so funny because she was like, the last time you trained with me? I said, no, Miss Deborah, when the last time I trained? She was like, March. I said, March. I was like, Miss Emery, it's been since March. She was like, mm-hmm, March. I said, wow. Oh my gosh, really? Like, it's been since March? So just going and going and going and going. I literally realized how man, you know, it's almost like you become a robot, but you're not, right? But you're not. So I was able to get back to working out, doing my thing as it relates to that. And yeah, and I've lost 7 pounds so far. So I got 23 to go.
Honestly, good for her. She looks really good. And bless Miss Deborah. That's the thing. Sometimes, like when you take a break, if you're not careful, you can take a break or something you think is a couple of days break, and then the next thing you're like, oh, the last time I went to the gym was a year ago, and you're just like, how did this happen?
Anybody who knows me knows I don't usually even be drinking no water. I was a Coke girl. Everybody knows that. Give Melody her Coke, okay? Give her her Coke now. But I've been enjoying drinking water. I haven't had any Cokes in 3 weeks, and it's been good. It's been good. It has been amazing. I've been doing so Miss Deborah has this flaxseed that she has. So I've been doing my flaxseed and doing that, and yeah, it's been easy. That part.
That's the thing, right? You see, she's glowing, her skin looks good. It's like taking your care of yourself can never go out of style. All right, so let's move it a little bit forward so we can get a little bit more insight into something else. So she's going to talk about her event that is coming up. So here she talks about the soap, but I want to go to the bits where she talks about her event that is coming up so that you guys that live in the US, maybe around the Atlanta area, can join in on the event that she's talking about.
To Wonderland. I think I have 20 tickets left for that too. So if you want to come, go to Eventbrite and look up Winter Wonderland in Atlanta, and you'll see it, and go ahead and get your ticket, okay? Or tell your folks to get there. I am so excited about that. We have so much to celebrate. It's literally going to be an amazing party, an amazing celebration, and it's necessary because we have had some amazing things happen. So we're gonna celebrate. So yes, of course, I want to make sure y'all are there to celebrate too. So the Lavender Mint Soul. So go to Eventbrite for Winter Wonderland tickets. It's in Atlanta. It's from I think 6 p.m. maybe to midnight. I want to say maybe one mimosa comes with your ticket too. So head on over there. Okay.
So for those who are in the Atlanta area or at least somewhere close, let us know if you will be going to Winter Wonderland. If any of you guys is going to Winter Wonderland, maybe you guys can like give us any like sort of updates. That would be very, very helpful. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button, and tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.